Good morning, everyone. Decentralized science is up 62% as a function of the entire market cap, the entire space, guys. We are alive and well. Going through the top gainers for the day. Amex up 260%, Euro and Riff, two coins we need to talk a lot about today, up 173 and 104% respectively. Genomes DAO, the fake one, up 114% today. Things are alive. Things are thriving right now. 62, we passed $1 billion. It wasn't just a month ago that we were looking at the total market cap down at 400 million. I told you guys how explosive this industry was. I know it was down and out for quite some time. Every single chart was just going down lower and lower and lower, and it seemed like all hope was lost. But those of us, ladies and gentlemen, who held through the pain are now being blessed with some unimaginable gains, guys. How is everyone doing this morning? You guys are clearly thriving. You guys are very excited. My DMs are flooded. We have a lot to cover today. The very first thing I want to showcase to you guys is the list over on X that I have called DeSci Shillers. Now, you guys know we have the DeSci Shillers Telegram, which a lot of you guys are in from. I want you guys to understand this is how I pay attention to the broader market. Now, I'm probably going to need to update it a little bit, and I'm going to copy a link to the list to put in the chat right now, just in case you guys want to add it and start paying attention to a little bit of it. But it had like 15 people following it this morning. I just posted it again, and people are starting to pay attention to DeSci. So I would not fade what's happening in the industry because it is in its infancy. One thing that we want to talk about is the mind share that is happening on DeSci. So I just got a hold of this. I just found out this was a thing, and it tracks the mind share of the different sectors in crypto. So Runes right now, for example, socially has 7.5% of people's attention. DeFi has 6.59% of people's attention. Well, DeSci is up there as number 3 in the entire industry of crypto. It has got 6.43% of people's attention right now. If only we could get 6.43% of the total market cap, we'd be way higher. My prediction is 2%, but holy shit, guys. What's going on? How you doing, MK? What's good, Thuna? Nice to see you, Remy. C90, happy to see you here. Raven, I see you over on X. I'm sure a lot of people are tuning in on X right now because that's where I shared the link to the live stream, but we go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about decentralized science and the broader crypto markets. Most of the time it's over on YouTube. However, I have an Ethernet cable now, so we can go live on X as well and talk about it. Good morning, Chris. Baby. Is Baby popping off? Baby better be popping off. The revival of Baby is something that is pretty insane. I mean, nothing I don't think is going to be as insane as this sucker right here. This is going down in history as my largest call out ever, period. I don't think I'll ever be able to beat this call out, guys. On live stream, which is why you need to tune in, on live stream, we were watching Riff and Euro at $5,000 and $6,000 market caps respectively. 1,000, guys, 1,000. Not million, not whatever else you want to see. It's at right now, Riff is at $232.7 million market caps. We go ahead and divide that by the $5,000 entry that some of you guys took is a 46,540x. Not percent gains, X. That means if you had invested $100 in when we first mentioned it on the live stream. Not first, we first mentioned it when it launched because we pay attention to everything that goes on in DeSci, so we were well aware what was coming. But if you first got in at that $5,000 market cap, you would now have $4.5 million if you put $100 in. That is a type of return only possible in crypto. Only possible in the very minute niches of cryptocurrency. This is wild. Now, obviously, there's not a soul on the planet who held that. You would be a lunatic if you held that entire way. But the returns are there. Holy shit. My man's got Ethernet cable money now. You're damn right I do, C90. What's good, Talkred? How you doing? It's all right. if you missed them, it's quite okay because worms are not leaving anytime soon. Pump Science is where you got Riff and Euro, right? Pump Science, and I posted a video on X and here, and we've gone over it so many times, but Pump Science has 20 more molecules coming for the platform. So I understand if you missed out on Euro and Riff, don't worry, a lot of people did. That's why you got the generational entries like we did. Most people weren't paying attention to them. They were at $5,000 market caps. Everyone faded. Now people are paying attention to them. Now people know what's coming, but people don't know that they are listing more molecules very soon. Very, very soon. Baby touched an $8 million market cap? What the fuck? Let's go. I went all in Research Coin last November, haven't sold a dime and not selling before the 5 billion market cap. This is only the beginning. God damn, Amir. God damn. You must be cooking right now. You must be up crazy. So again, Research Coin is one of the projects that we called out back last November. I think it was last September I started paying attention to it. So it was back in this little section that we started paying attention when Research Coin was at 1 penny, 1.5 cents. And so we were paying attention to Research Coin, Data Lake, Vita DAO, Molecule Ecosystem. There wasn't a lot of choices to have back then. Research Coin was one of them. So if you got in a generational entry down here at 1 cent, now we're looking at it having crossed $1. You're up 100x on Research Coin. That is life-changing, guys. That is life-changing. Even $1,000 in that is now $100,000. And honestly, my price target, even back then, was $10. Now, it looks kind of like FUD, if I'm being honest. At this point, it looks like FUD to say Research Coin's only going to $1 billion. But I am going to respect my previous self because at the time, it looked like I was some moon boy who had no idea what he was talking about. So I'm going to respect myself and keep a lot of the same price predictions, despite a lot of them looking like FUD at this point. So Research Coin to $10. I think that is extremely doable. Extremely. And one of the events we have coming up for Research Coin is, let me go ahead and go over to Research Coin, is Sci-Hub. Sci-Hub is coming up on the 20th. So Wednesday, they're hosting an event, an exclusive event for people in San Francisco who are scientists. Brian Armstrong is going to be talking live at SciCon. So here's the agenda. You got Brian Armstrong and Patrick Joyce, the two co-founders of Research Hub, starting it with an in-person fireside chat with the founders. So that is going to be very bullish. This time last year, if we come back over to the charts, this time last year is when SciCon happened, right? That's what sparked the 8,000% gain in Research Hub was SciCon, because Brian Armstrong put Research Hub in his profile on Twitter, on X. And so everyone was like, oh shit. He's the co-founder of a project. This is insane. And it's sitting at a $1 million market cap. That's even more insane. And so now, like, people are expecting the same type of thing to take place. And it is. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point. Almost time for Dynex to explode. Chris? Yes, absolutely. So Dynex is kind of going through what Noble went through in its private group the other day, like a couple weeks ago. Let's talk about Noble. Let's talk about Noble because the comeback on Noble is one for the history books. The comeback on Noble is one for the history books. This community, this project, this graph has been through more than any other DeSci project out there, and it looks alive and well. It looks like we are thriving. We are right at the beginning of the march back to all-time highs, which is 15 cents. So, but that was not the story when the chart looked like this. When the chart looked like this, the community was in shambles, pure capitulation. It was down at like a $1 million market cap, even less. The community was in shambles. And the people who could not see the vision got out. And that's okay. Everyone has their own prerogatives. That's okay. If you don't see it, it's better just to get out. If it doesn't make sense to you, get out, because you're not going to be able to hold through the whole time, right? It makes sense. Do what makes sense to you as an investor. You're the only one who has control over your money. And so it's important that you have confidence in your own picks, right? That's important. And so I understand people who got out when it looked like this. What I don't understand is getting out after we give you guys all the updates. After all of the updates are mentioned and you know what's coming, that doesn't make sense getting out. And it didn't. Now, the same thing, in my opinion, is happening for Dynex right now, where their chart looks horrendous. This is not good, guys. This doesn't look good. But we know what's coming. The market cap's $25 million on Dynex, and they announced $10 million of buybacks. Their jobs have been growing month over month by 100%. And their tokenomics are tied to their job growth. It's just the market isn't paying attention yet. This feels like a capitulation event for Dynex. And it still hasn't even broken this bullish flag pattern. So patience. I'm holding, I'm buying. Honestly, this is a very, very easy cook. It's DeSci, it's DPIN, it's quantum computing on the cloud. And at scale. It's literally the world's strongest quantum computing network, and it's got a coin. And people are like, but what if it doesn't go up? Okay. Craziness. I want to read these chats because you guys are popping right now, and I'm enjoying this. This is, holy shit. What's good, NFY? Legend. When's space together, homie? I think I might be trying to do a space today on X. So I'll keep you guys posted, but join in for sure. On chain, let's go. On chain foundation in the chat. DeSci's the Trojan horse this run. You're damn right. Nobody expected it. We expected it. We expected it. Nobody expected this thing. Up 62%. The portfolio challenge popping off. Up 22% in the last 24 hours. It looked like this portfolio was dead. It did. But we held. We didn't get rid of Noble. We didn't get rid of Axon. We didn't get rid of Data Lake. Data Lake pumping like a madman. Data Lake's gonna be a crazy one as well. Data Lake is a crazy one. Data Lake was at 0.2 of a cent not that long ago, and we're about to hit 2 cents. It did hit 2 cents last night. It did a 10x from the bottom. It did a 10x already, and it's only a $23 million market cap. Where do you think this thing goes when people realize that the European Union co-funded the initiation of it? Where do you think it goes when people realize that they are getting support from the government of Poland to monetize the data in the healthcare system in a way that keeps patient identity safe and secure? What do you think happens to it when people start realizing what's going on? Brian Armstrong's cool. CZ's cool. The European Union is powerful. Just my 2 cents on Data Lake. Good morning. I can't stop checking my wallet. You damn right. Me neither. That's all I've been doing this morning. I've been doing little victory laps. I got my C4. However, I'm doing my absolute best not to do the victory laps publicly because I think it's distasteful. I don't personally like it too much. I'm holding back as best I can because I want to be like, me. You know what I want to do is just post a bunch of shit like this. They're like, look at when I posted this, October 10th or October 16th. So 1 month ago. I posted this. When you're early to something, you're going to get a lot of pushback. It's the nature of being early to innovation. If it was so obvious that everyone agreed, you're no longer early. We are early to DeSci, and it popped off at the time for what it's worth. But I want to start posting stuff like this and be like, I told you all. But I think it's distasteful. So I'm doing it here privately in the chat with you guys. Wait, should I repost it? What should I say? Start a poll. Let's start a poll for the community. Do I repost? Yes or no? Start the poll. I want to know what I should caption it though for all of you guys. I want to know what I should, what should we say with it? You guys. Oh man. Do eat. Yes. Talk your shit. The amount of, yeah. We went through the trenches together, guys. We have been through the trenches. And props to all of you for holding strong through what looked like the inevitable end. I mean, Data Lake, it seems obvious now. Research Coin, it seems obvious now. But when the charts looked like this and it was down only, when it was down only 95% for 245 days, when that's what you saw on your chart for one of the main projects, it's hard to hold through that. It's hard to stay with your conviction. When you're especially in my shoes, when you're posting online and you're getting called a scammer, you're getting called a grifter, you're getting called stupid, like for people who are in the industry and they don't see the messaging, they don't see what's written on the walls. It's hard, but that's my victory lap, guys. Thank you for for being here with me for that little spiel. I want to keep it before I lose control of my tangent. Might be time for another DeFi Daddy stream. Low key though, Zach, the raid on Thursday is going to go hard as hell. The raid this Thursday is going to go so hard. If you don't know, we go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about DeSci and the broader crypto markets. You will not stay more up to date on a narrative than being here in the live streams with us. But every Thursday, I have a Telegram group called DeSci Shillers, and we go on a DeSci raid in which we find a community and just start shilling DeSci to get attention to the narrative. There's a lot of passionate people now, guys. This raid's going to be really, really cool. This raid's going to be really cool. Thank you, Pip. I appreciate that. Dynex or Rejuve? Why not both? Why not both, man? Why not? Low. You're right, Damani. Lucas said he was going to ape into Noble at 3 cents. He said it would be better to get into Noble at a 10x than where it was. Now, I don't want to go and do too many victory laps on Lucas because I still think, like, I understand why he was bearish on DeSci. I get his point of view. I just disagreed with it. But Noble, this one is for the record books. I want to look at Axon, guys. AXGT, the whole industry popping off like crazy. Axon up 20% on the day. It is at $85 million market cap. We're on a march right back up to $1, guys. We are marching straight back up to $1. This is a very bullish chart. I would not fade the amount of resources Axon is putting into public recognition for the DeSci industry. Axon has been one of those that's been going crazy. Now, I know that there's a lot of FOMO from people in the public right now because they're feeling like I missed out on all these projects. They're already up 10,000%. It's already up 500%. I can't buy at the top. I understand that. I do. You look at a lot of these projects, they still have plenty of room for a 10x. I mean, the whole narrative just crossed $1 billion today. My price prediction for the whole narrative is 200 billion, which means this list of 30 coins, I think it'll be closer to like 200 coins. I think it's going to add a lot more, but I think that we have a 200x left in the entire industry. As long as we continue to see Bitcoin do what it's doing, and as long as we see the dominance of Bitcoin go down, I believe that the industry still has a 200x left. And so you need to find some of the projects that you think are the winners and hold. It doesn't really matter if you're buying at a local top. Axon is $85 million market cap. If you think Axon is going to $1 billion, you have like a 12 or a 13x in it. That's good, even if you are buying at a little top. However, if you feel like you missed the boat full-heartedly, start paying attention to Poseidon DAO. Because Poseidon DAO is a project that I am an advisor for. I'm going to be helping this project intensively because they are doing personalized healthcare for individuals based off of their genetics. So genetics is something I've been passionate about for my entire life, as long as I can remember. I was doing random little projects on telomeres, the little caps at the end of your DNA, back when I was in 7th and 8th grade. Like just reading stuff in the back of the textbooks about DNA and about mutations and longevity and stuff like that. And I worked in a genetic lab, so I have a couple years of experience being a project manager or a shift lead for a genetic lab out of Boston. I'm very passionate about personalized healthcare, personalized medicine, and this is one of the DAOs that is doing a pre-sale at the end of this month and the start of next month. Like they haven't announced the actual dates yet, but they've been teasing it for a few weeks. They are getting ready to do the pre-sale. I'm expecting it sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks because of how much attention has been coming. So like pay close attention to Poseidon DAO. We don't have the confirmed dates of anything yet, but if you guys like DeSci, I'll be here talking about when the pink sale goes live, when the pre-sale is live for Poseidon DAO. I will be here and we'll be covering it. I imagine it's going to fill out really quickly because there's never been so many eyes on decentralized science as there is right now. We are at 37 concurrent viewers in the live stream. We just hit a world record for this live stream. I have never had that many before, so please go ahead and X out of the chat, hit that like button. Hit that like button for us. We're at 18 likes. If we don't get it up to 30, I'm going to have to close out of the live stream and delete all my channels. So, I mean, I don't want to do that, but I don't really make the rules around here. I'm just someone who has to like say random things. I don't know, man. 200x approved. Noble to $1. You know what? When I made that promise to get a tattoo of Noble blocks, when it hits $1, if it hits $1, we were nowhere near $1, and it looked like it was never going to happen. And so I was comfortable saying it. It low-key looks like it could hit $1 now, and now I'm kind of scared because I don't know that I want the tattoo. Your first lake or data lake? What do you mean by that, Truth? You know what? Here we go, Truth. You deserve it. I mean, hit that like, not delete the channel. I low-key missed the 4 people streams. They were fun, Beagle. When there were only 4 people in here, that's called the trenches. You guys have ridden with me for a very long time, so I appreciate all of you guys, truly, from the bottom of my heart. If I was here streaming to no one, it would have been hard to keep doing it. But because we had that little community of 4, 5, 10 people, I got to keep going. Amir did a top 5 last week. Maybe he will bring it up again. Crazy. Hell yeah, Pip. Hell yeah. What else do we have going on? So I want to take a second to explain this picture to you guys, okay? I want to take a second to explain this picture. We have a little city, and we have the narrative of decentralized physical infrastructure, DPIN. You guys all know what DPIN is. I'm assuming you all know what all 3 of these are, so I won't explain them. But we have DPIN coming in like a tidal wave, okay? And it's true. It's taking over the world by storm. Decentralized infrastructure is, think about it like Uber. Uber is a decentralized physical infrastructure network, and it put so many companies out of business because decentralized infrastructure is more powerful. It is. It's more powerful to have 1 million people driving your car around and driving their own car than it is to have 100,000 people in a city trying to have their own taxi network and everything. Like, Uber put the taxi businesses out of business because it's decentralized. Same with Airbnb, right? You see the model. Crypto is taking that over like crazy. Then you have real world assets. Real world assets is something that BlackRock is wildly bullish on. Wildly bullish on real world assets. They're buying up like crazy, like things like Ondo and stuff. Like, they're going nuts with real world assets because it is tokenizing. It's the next iteration of financial markets, real world assets. If you can have that transparency, have that smoothness of the markets, like 24/7 trading, non-disputable, like, it just makes sense to tokenize things that can be tokenized because you can transfer instantly. You don't have to wait for the banks to settle it. It's an instant settlement of transactions. So the tokenization of real world assets is something that everyone is wildly bullish on, and it is extremely clear to people. DeSci is the wave that encompasses both of them. DeSci, the tokenization of intellectual property, which is something that's already not tangible. Intellectual property is not like this can of C4 energy drink, right? You can't hold intellectual property, but it is wildly valuable. Goodwill on financial statements for companies is wildly valuable. It makes up a big chunk of the valuation behind companies is intellectual property, like patents, goodwill, trademarks. That stuff being tokenized is real world assets on chain. And then we have a DPIN, decentralized physical infrastructure. When you have your Apple Watch and you have your Apple Watch on your wrist and you're collecting healthcare data, that is wildly valuable. DeSci encompasses both of them. DeSci is the tokenization of molecules, of different drug therapies. The intellectual property behind stuff like that is real world assets being tokenized through DeSci, through things like Molecule, through things like Pump.Science. That is real world assets. Decentralized physical infrastructure. A lot of these projects are launching, like Axon with their ring. That's a DPIN product, and they're using it to harvest data that you get to control still. You still have self-sovereignty over the data that you generate, and you can make money off of the data that you're generating through these wearables. It's the merging of every narrative across crypto. DeSci, decentralized science. This is a really good graphic, and I hope you guys understood that. It is so powerful, so powerful. Like, do you guys get it? Do you guys understand? This is why I've been so bullish on it. And finally, like, people, like, it's making sense to people. It's finally clicking. All it took was CZ to come out and pump our bags, baby. All it took was Pump.Science to launch some of the largest molecules ever from Pump Fund. Some of the largest tokens in Pump Fund's ecosystem are from Pump Science. It's RIF and Euro. And they are not stopping. And guess what? If you missed the boat on them, I understand. I do. It's painful. I sold way too early. Like, I did not ride them all the way here. Amanda's still in them. Just saying. Amanda's cooking right now. But I get it. Pump Science is launching 20 more molecules. Where is it? Here it is. Pump.Science has 20 more. $250 million market cap is nuts. Pump Science has 20 more of these coming. And guess what, guys? There's only 43 people in the chat right now. There's not a lot of people that know the information that we know. I just shared some information with you guys. 20 more of these are coming. They're running their own experiments. It's crazy. Sawyer's back. Let's go, Sawyer. Let's go. Let's go. I got 85% of you guys saying, yes, I should repost it. So I'll end the poll. Looks like we'll be reposting that, taking a little bit of a victory lap. There's like 400 on Twitter. Jesus, Derek. What the fuck? Why are none of you guys on Twitter saying hi? Say hello in the chat. What's good, X? What's good? X is different because there's 400 people who have viewed the live stream. So they don't, it's not concurrent over there. They keep a running tally of how many people have stopped by the live stream. So that's still crazy bullish though. 400 people. If you're on X right now, drop something in the chat so I can see who's here with us. Who is here with us? What about Genomes DAO? They got investment from Pantera Capital. Genomes DAO is it? I've been very bullish on Genomes DAO. The founder of Genomes DAO was one of the first people that I got to interview for my YouTube channel. I can't remember his name right now. What's his name? I'm like, I see his face and I see the name, but it's a foreign name. That's all right. DeSci interviews, guys. One from Athena DAO. All of them. We got ETI. We got Noble Blocks. Okay, can you not? We got ETI. We got Noble Blocks. We got Dynex. We got Wellshare. Chill. Where's DeSci Doc? Aldo. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Epic. Thank you. Shh. We got Genomes DAO right here. The interview with Aldo right there. When was this one posted? This was posted 9 months ago. So we got an interview with pretty much a majority of the projects. I want to keep going. I want to get all of them. I just reached out to Rejuve. Hopefully I can get someone from Rejuve. If you're watching, please reach back out. I would love to get an interview with you guys. So we've been covering them. I am a huge fan of Genomes DAO. They're doing something that is, again, DePIN in DeSci. They have a kit for your genetics. They're tokenizing your DNA, guys. What the fuck? It's crazy. It is actually crazy. And they've been launching healthcare report after healthcare report. Let's go look at their chart. Genomes, it's on base, right? Not Polygon. Well, let's go look at Genomes. This is not the correct one. This one that's been pumping so crazy is not the correct one. It is Genomes. $27 million market cap. They are on base. They're on ETH too, but don't buy that one. Buy the base one so you don't have to pay any transaction fees. How is it down right now? Oh, it's 2 hours ago. You son of a bitch. Cooking. Absolutely cooking. Holy crap. If I had more money, I would have bought like 90%. No, I would have bought like 1 or 2% of the supply. My bad. All good. 45 concurrent viewers, guys. Oh shit, X is cooking. Let's go. What's good, Tim? What's good, Conquistador? Welcome. Good morning, Timmy. Good morning, Thuna. What's good, Slim? What's good, Rem? Derek. Let's go. Kurt. Slim. Yeah. How much is the fish? I don't know what you're talking about. Talk about Research Coin. Absolutely. I am hyped up to talk about Research Coin. It is The blue chip of DeSci, Research Coin, and Bio Protocol are the blue chips in the DeSci industry. That does not mean the others can't pump. But let's be real. Let's be real, guys. Is Brian Armstrong's project going to fail? No. In my opinion, that's all you really need to know about it. Not actually. Please do your research. Not financial advice. I know nothing. You could lose all your money. This is crypto, and tomorrow we could get a lawsuit from Gary Gensler towards Research Hub that says Brian Armstrong is promoting unregistered securities, and we might see it tank 80% literally tomorrow. You have no idea what's going to happen. Be very careful. Don't invest more than you're willing to part with, which I think personally is bad advice. I'm full ported into the markets right now. But just be careful, guys. Just be careful. No fail. Brian will provide. I mean, he's a billionaire. Is Brian going to let this thing fail? Probably not. It could still fail. It still could fail. Who knows? But I'm wildly bullish on Research Hub. It is at a $90 million market cap. I think we're going well above $1 billion in market cap for Research Coin. What was the live viewer record? I saw us today hit 47. I think when the Noble Blocks hack took place, I want to say I had 58 people in that live stream. But this one is, without a doubt, the biggest live stream I've ever done on just like a regular Monday morning at noon. So, good morning, Mark. Thank you. You deserve the DeSci wave pump more than anyone, Patrick. Thank you. I appreciate that. We all deserve it. We've been in the trenches for quite some time. What else is going on that I want to chat about in DeSci? Way too much to have in a single 1 hour live stream, but Bio Protocol, really doing good. They finalized their raise. They got $33 million for their token, which should be launching by the end of the year. And then Pump.Science, guys. The hack happened today at 3 p.m. They will be doing a space. I definitely recommend joining the space because they'll probably give you guys more information on the 20 new molecules that they'll be releasing. I just like it. I'm infatuated with the space right now. And I want to go over kind of Bitcoin market right now because Bitcoin, currently speaking, looks like it's breaking out to all-time highs once again. The bullish structure on Bitcoin is unmatched. So back a while ago, I drew this circle here saying that we would kind of stall out, and I figured the top for a little bit would be around where I drew the circle in the low to mid 90,000s. We have stalled out here pretty as expected. It just happened a lot sooner than I think anyone really expected. But this is where my price target was, and I was and still am kind of expecting a pullback in Bitcoin back down to like 80,000-ish. However, realistically, no one knows what's happening, and this is the most bullish I've ever seen crypto. Like, this sentiment is unmatched, and I believe we'll continue to see this bullish sentiment until Trump takes office on January 20th. I think we'll continue to see this unfazed bullish sentiment until then, because then reality starts kicking in and it's like, okay, what is he actually going to do? And can he actually save the economy? We'll see, but blue skies from now until then. I just want to keep that on everyone's radar. Pay attention. Bitcoin looks like it's starting to break out again, which we might have another leg up. I hope it does not. I want to be clear. I hope it does not, because this euphoria that we're seeing in Bitcoin market right now in the crypto markets is because Bitcoin dominance is coming down. So Bitcoin dominance is down 2.3%, and we're seeing altcoins pump like crazy because Bitcoin needs to chill out for a little bit and give altcoins the opportunity to catch up. Bitcoin dominance has been on like a 3 or a 4 year tear. And so us coming down on the daily chart, not the 4 hour, sorry. Us coming down to the red line here, to the 200-day moving average, is going to give room and sentiment to the broader crypto community that we have, like, it's gonna be pumping our altcoins basically. Bitcoin dominance coming down means the other coins are going up in valuation compared to Bitcoin. And so when we see Bitcoin dominance chill out, if this was the top, hopefully it was, it's altcoin season. And so it's following our path so far. I do expect it to take a little bit of time, And I think we'll see the visit of the 200-day moving average sometime in the beginning of January, give or take. I do think we still have a little bit of a fight to happen because of the Bitcoin ETFs. Those things are monstrous. Those things are monstrous. You don't get enough credit covering DeSci all this time, bro. Appreciate you. Keep it up. Let's go, Slim Soldier. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm enjoying, let's be real, guys. I am enjoying the exposure I've been getting. I just crossed 5,000 followers a couple days ago. Like I just crossed it midweek last week, and we're already at 6,500. I'm getting some good recognition. I'm getting some crazy good recognition. And things are moving along quite nicely. Damn, look at that. 3,500 people viewed it. 36 likes. If you have not liked the live stream, please do like the live stream. I'm having a hard time right now, and I kind of had to pump up on some ibuprofen before I came live. Because 2 or 3 days ago, I accidentally bit through my entire lip while I was eating a calzone. And it's super inflamed, and every time I talk, it rubs up against my teeth, and it hurts more than I can express in words. I felt my teeth clink through my lip. I hope none of you guys experience this level of pain in your mouth. I was too excited. I get too worked up, guys. I get way too worked up. Just joined. What are coins for DeSci you're looking at? Well, that is a beautiful question, Elser. The answer is all of them. I wish I could be more descriptive, and I posted a video on my top 5 picks for DeSci. Let me find where that was. Here are my top 5. I posted this on November 15th, so 3 days ago. I'm very bullish on these 5. You know what's funny is, just so that you guys are aware, this one was Noble, and I put 3 question marks to make people watch the video. And the amount of people who were like, why didn't you mention Noble? Where's Noble on the list? I was like, did you even watch it? Did you even watch the video? But the truth is, most people don't. You guys are different, though. You guys are different. Most people don't do research. Most people don't look into what it is they're buying. Most people want to be spoon-fed information. You guys don't. You guys enjoy doing research. You guys enjoy finding niches in which people aren't paying attention to. You guys understand what it is we're looking for. We're looking for new narratives, new coins with big backers and big money. Those 4 things is what I'm looking for. That's how I found DeSci. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. If you have a new narrative so that you can get new eyes, right? You want new eyes on something. It's got the shiny object syndrome throughout crypto. People are going to go where it's new. DeSci. Big backers. A16Z. Boost Capital. Binance Labs. Literally Pfizer. Literally the European Union. Literally CZ. Literally Brian Armstrong. Vitalik, who just engaged with me on X the other day. He ratioed the fuck out of me. Yeah. You get in early before people know what's happening, and then you ride the wave. And that's how we get the thesis, right? Hey, I watched, but I need to put Noble in the comments. Let's go, Thuna. Let's go. Pull the tooth. No, I can't pull the tooth. I do want Invisalign to kind of straighten my teeth, but I also am too sporadic. DeSci is a hidden gem. You think Research Coin is still low enough market cap? I do. Yeah, Wellshare integrating with Abbott. I didn't even mention that. Wellshare right now is lagging behind some of the crypto plays out there. All right, good. 27% today. Wellshare is a good project. They got a good team. They got good marketing. They got good backers. Literally, Wellshare is a very good project. They're specific for diabetes, so they have a continuous glucose monitoring tool in which they just partnered with Abbott, the second largest distributor of med tech in the world. Abbott's a $200 billion market cap. Now, I know that doesn't just correlate. You can't just be like, they partnered with a $200 billion market cap company. That means they're going to $200 billion. That's not how it works. But the partnership with them is a token of validity behind what's going on at Wellshare. There are still so many great opportunities. So many great opportunities. Yeah. For real, guys. I'm adding now Noble to every sentence I write. I love that. You guys are the DeSci shillers, baby. DeSci shillers, baby. Chart looks great. It does. It does. Any update on Pump Science hack? That's probably what the space is going to be on today. There'll probably be an update, but here's the update on what happened. So I was live trying to cover it during the moment, and right after I went live, the team reached out and tried to get me into a meeting with them to talk about everything, just as like a thank you for trying to ease everything over. Because as soon as I saw it happening, I was live to make sure no one else got hacked. They listed, a hacker got in, got their API keys to the front end of the website, posted some fake token experiments, and they pumped up like crazy. Low key, they were doing fine. The scammer was not yet rug pulling them, but Pump Science came out and said these are fake, and they immediately started going down. So low key, Pump Science rugged us. I'm just kidding. Pump Science did not rug us, but if they had just let it ridden, we could have made money on the scam like Thuna. Thuna made bank off that scam. But you need to put it straight before it gets too big, because if they had not said anything and we saw one of the scam tokens go with what Riff was doing, we'd see it at 200 million right now, and that's way too much. And then the real devs figured out what was wrong. They fixed the issue. They took the other things down, and we're going to get some updates on what's happening here today at 3 p.m. So I put $50,000 in because I had conviction. Base DD and Brian Armstrong was a no-brainer. 2 weeks of 5x. Let's go. Research coin to the moon, baby. Holy shit. Which one do you prefer, Base or Sol? Sol is easier. Base is newer. I like both of them, to be honest. Sol has more access to liquidity, and there's not as many picks on Sol. Base has a lot more picks, but it's growing quicker than Solana. It's beautiful out here. I want to look at Baby. Baby is holy shit, Baby. Baby on Base hit $3 million market cap. Oh my god. Baby on Base hit a $5 million market cap. So this is the first DeSci meme coin. It's Baby on Base. It's the first DeSci meme coin. Some of the stewards over at Athena DAO, which is one of the incubated DAOs from BioDAO, okay? So to give you the little flow of everything, we have CZ and Binance Labs investing into BioProtocol. BioProtocol incubated Athena DAO. Athena DAO does fertility research for specifically women, but women and men, fertility research. And they launched Baby, one of the meme coins. It's the founding stewards, some of the stewards from Athena DAO launched Baby because DAO is a community effort, right? And so some of the people who help Athena DAO, is how I should put it, launched Baby. And Baby, low-key, did good at first, but DeSci didn't have the momentum. DeSci did not have the momentum, and so it kind of died. However, it's meme coin super cycle, guys. And so it's coming back to life, and it's pretty beautiful to see how much this thing has been revitalized. Last I checked, it's still hard for men to be fertile. It's a crisis, guys. The fertility crisis is no joke. Elon is the biggest advocate about it out there, and he was talking about a lot of it recently. The fertility crisis is no joke. He posts a lot, but let's see. He was just posting about it from Europe's standpoint. The fertility crisis is, oh my god, dude, how much do you post? Give me a second. I'll chat while we keep going, but I need to find where he was posting how Europe's average fertility rate is like 1.6 or something, which means that if that goes continued unchecked, like native Europeans will become an endangered species if that goes unchecked. Right here. Europe's fertility rate. It needs to be more than 2.1 in order to keep population stability. And you go look at some of this stuff. Spain is at a 1.6. Finland's at a 1.3. Romania is at 1.7. France being the highest at 1.79. The fertility rates are all below what is needed to keep population stability. I know I'm getting in the weeds here, but There needs to be something that changes if we want humans, if we want Europeans to not become an endangered species. Obviously, it's not going to happen immediately. It's going to take a very, very, very long time for something like that to happen, like generations. However, this can't go unchecked because this is a tipping point. You need to have people giving birth or you have population collapse. It's not good. What happened to China is going to happen to Europe, in which China implemented that one baby policy where you could only have one child. Now, all of a sudden, a vast majority of the people in China are too old to work and they're having massive depressionary pressures. Most of the younger people in China are like just getting into the workforce and they cut their population because of that. And so you cannot have that. That is a stupid, stupid policy. You need population growth. Baby reposts Elon's tweets. Oh, I'm sure. If like they're smart, they should be riding the hell out of that. Holy Chris. Oh shit, Chris is pumping. Let's go. Let's go, Timmy. Sol got that Jeet City vibes. I know. Sol is a very scammy chain. However, it's got more liquidity than almost anything else. So, but a little update on Athena DAO since we're already on the subject. Let's go to Molecule. I want to show you guys something that's under the radar pretty aggressively. Pretty aggressively under the radar. So you guys all know Pump.Science because of the Riff and Euro who launched, right? That is tokenized intellectual property of a molecule which is being studied in mice and rats and flies for longevity. There's a lot more coming, but Pump Science is pump fun for launching these molecules. We went over what intellectual property is. I can do more refreshers, but I really encourage you guys to do some research to figure out what it is you're putting money into. Catalyst has a list of different projects. Yeah, holy shit. Holy shit. So people are starting to realize finally, Catalyst has a series of intellectual property tokens which they are doing raises for to initiate research. All of these are further along than Pump.Science. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 They're all live right now. They've been live for a little bit. Amanda's getting FOMO. Do you want to come in and say hi? She wants to get in all of them because she's riding the Riff and Euro wave. But all of these are further along than the Pump Science ones. This is Amanda. Welcome. Everyone give a warm welcome to Amanda here.
Hi, everybody.
She is a DeSci enthusiast now.
Yes, I
has
am.
been for quite some time.
I have been. But
Yes.
now I'm definitely like
Locked in. She is locked in.
And I'm so glad because I was beginning to think you were delusional. I'm so glad.
Both can be true. Both can be true.
Yeah.
It's going crazy. They're saying hi. We got a lot of people. We were up at 47 earlier.
Okay. I know I've been watching.
Oh, really?
Sort of on top of everything else.
I know.
But yeah, so we can right now go and invest and see the difference in Prima Donna?
So, yes, these two, Prima Donna and See the Difference, are the only two that are still live. Athena DAO is about to launch one pretty soon. Mm-hmm. Theirs is the only one that is in clinical trials.
Okay.
Athena DAO's.
Oh, they're farther along.
They're the furthest along out of all of them.
Okay.
The Pump.Science ones are doing like worms and flies, and they're doing pre-trials and everything. These have already gone through those stages and are gunning for clinical trials. Athena DAO's is the first one that is doing clinical trials. And so these are just further along. They're not on Solana, and they are at much higher market caps than the Pump Fund one, the Pump Science ones. But it's still the same type of concept where you can get in super early and ride them up. And so since the space is popping off a lot, the HempNet one popped off, filled out. The Brain Accelerator one filled out. The Transfidelity for Protein Stability has been filled out for a while. Antibodies for Alzheimer's. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's cool. It's really cool. Because we were sleeping on them.
So sad.
I know. We should have full ported into these things. Mm-hmm. They are a lot longer of runways, right? So you can come see the full runway of what they're expecting. And most of them give you plans for like this one. It won't be done with everything for 12 months. Okay.
Okay.
So these it takes a long time in science. That's one thing that you definitely need to understand is it takes a while for all this stuff to pop off. But yeah, crazy.
So exciting.
So exciting.
You have so many people. And how many on X
I don't know.
viewing?
X is like it won't give you concurrent, but X gives you a running tally of how many people have stopped by.
Mm-hmm.
You're on YouTube.
Yeah, I would X.
But last I checked, Derek said there were 400 people who had stopped by the live stream.
Wow.
Bullish.
That's amazing.
Drop the link for that site, please. Yes, sir. Copy. Paste. Link, please. What's good, Johnny? Hopefully you're doing well. This is very exciting. So keep, like, the bio protocols DAOs, all those DAOs that are coming out of bio protocol, when they do research, they have the option. Damn, 848 is crazy. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Sorry.
They have the option to help with their IPT raise on this website. There's also another one. There's another one that nobody probably is talking about at all because I don't think many projects are using it anymore. But I'll go back to Molecule. Go to Molecule. Does Mandy have any new picks? Mm-hmm. They want a price target from Euro. For Euro.
What does that mean?
Euro.
Like when I'll get out?
No, just how high do you think Euro and Riff can go?
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. I don't know. Like, definitely $1 billion. Definitely. Possibly more. Maybe like 4 billion.
Yeah. Oh my God. She's a moon girl over here.
I am. And then the AIM-X, that's the latest one that I'm excited about.
AIM-X.
Mm-hmm. Which I saw in your Schiller's group this morning.
Yes. AIM-X is still a very small one, but it's pumping like crazy today.
Yeah.
We'll go over
You already
here.
talked about Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You think it's too late to get in if you're not in?
I don't think it's too late. No. It is definitely riskier than it was, but it's definitely not too late. AIM-X is just starting to move. So this chart, does this not remind you of Data Lake's chart?
Yeah.
This chart looks a lot like what Data Lake looked like.
Okay.
It was down here at just a couple 100,000, up 300%. From where we're at right now, back to all-time highs, is 600% gains.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, guys. That's
I have
600% is pretty good.
I got it today.
Nice.
I think I have 2x.
You already 2x'd?
I think so.
Let's
yeah.
go.
I'm trying to remember
Let's
what I
go.
put in it, but I think so. And I did this one all by myself. I figured out how to use Polygon in everything.
Nice.
A little better than you did, actually.
Yeah, okay. All right. We're live.
Okay, I'm going back to work.
They want to close the chat. No, we need to grow, guys. That's what the Discord is there for, Don. The Discord is very tight. All right, MK. Do not start that. Just because I gave all of you guys mod status does not mean we can start shilling the baby lotions. What Schiller's group and why am I not in it? I just not closed it down, but I closed out adding new people. I'm a little bit torn between adding new people and keeping it super tight because I want the growth and exposure for DeSci, and overall I think it's really good to have the largest DeSci community in the entire industry, but I really love the small, tight community stuff. So it's like I'm a little bit torn on what to do with these.
Can you gate it? Can you like put questions that they have to like be
A
approved?
quiz?
Not a quiz, but like just why are you interested in DeSci? I think you'd know like in
Pretty
like
quickly.
2 sentences.
Yeah. But then I might have to go through and approve hundreds or thousands of people.
You might need some interns or something. It might be time.
Intern time. Unpaid, of course.
Of course.
I don't have enough money, guys. I don't have any money, actually. Joke's on me. I didn't buy a single DeSci coin. I just preached them all to you guys. LOL. I'm just kidding.
LOL.
I'm just kidding.
That would be sad, wouldn't it?
It would be kind of sad. A lot of people are in the chats, though, it's like that. A lot of people have been watching DeSci with us for the last year and didn't buy anything. And, like, sometimes you just got to take that leap of faith, guys.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
If you had told me about Riff, or no, you told me about Riff and Euro, if I had bought it that day, I'd be in the millions.
Yeah. Riff specifically, we just did it at the beginning of the live stream. $100 in Riff when I called it out is now worth $4.5 million.
That's
$100, a 45,000x.
That's crazy. Yeah, and I just bought it a day after, and it's a huge difference. I mean, still I'm doing really well, but I'm kicking myself. Now every single thing he says, I'm getting into. I don't care. I'm getting into it. The moment he says it, even if it's at the top.
I tagged you in the post from Biohacker. They realized that they need KOLs. Help them, smiley face. I like Biohacker's content a lot, and I like what they're doing. I do. They do need some exposure assistance. Yeah, $250 million market cap. So you're saying this thing's going to $4 billion?
Yeah.
Why not? Rift to $4, baby.
We've never seen anything like this.
We have not.
And aren't there coins on Solana? Not many that have gotten up there.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this
is
the first time we've really seen like a Solana super cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, if it's been done before, we'll do it. I think.
It's a good name because a dog with hat.
Yeah.
Hit I think that hit several $1 billion in market cap. Okay, is this the fake one?
Oh, you should tell them about last night when I flipped out about being I thought I was in the wrong riff.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was such chaos. So last night, if you look, scammers gonna scam, right? There's a lot of fake riffs out there. The real one is a day and 22 hours old.
No.
Or no, the real, sorry. The real one is a month and 28 days old. Correction. Sorry, guys. Don't buy the one with a market cap of $160. That's not real. The real one is a month and 28 days old. But if you look just underneath it, there's a fake one that's 2 days old with the same market cap, the same liquidity, or pretty close to the same liquidity and a lot of daily volume.
Yeah.
And so she started freaking out last night that she was in the fake one.
Well, because my wallet wasn't connected. There was something weird that happened.
Her wallet wasn't connecting to Radium, so she couldn't check the price live. And so she thought she was just in the fake one because she was checking the real one, and it was almost catastrophe. She almost sold the whole thing instantly.
It was also really delayed. We were watching the chart and watching my wallet, and my wallet would not go up for several minutes. And so I was like, oh my God, this is the fake one. I'm in the fake one. And I almost just completely lost it. Because I've been in it for days. And
you still made the money though.
Yeah.
And it's weird because the token contract is still actually the same. But the pair is different. Oh my God. So maybe you got to do a little bit. It could be real. That's why it's probably tracking so closely. Oh. It's just a different liquidity pool. I don't know. I don't know that.
I don't know.
I'm just seeing now that the token contract is addressed.
Put it on your watch list so we can always go to that one.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Yay. Okay. I really do have to work. I've not done any work today.
Okay. Go over there.
Bye, everybody.
Although you don't even need that job anymore.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, man. Really? A lot of us didn't buy anything? Yeah. I mean, how many times did I say the Catalyst stuff without a single person buying any? Craziness. I get it if you don't have a ton of money, but that's the thing. That's the beauty of being so early to an industry. Good morning, Nick. What's going on, Nick Madem? W in the chat for Nick Madem over on X. She's right. 4 billion is still undervalued. Let's go. You guys are bullish as hell on this. Oh, what's good, Mui? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry, but do you still think DeSci is early? Without a doubt, I do. I think DeSci is going to be one of the main narratives of 2025. The whole market cap for DeSci is but $1 billion. A little bit higher, 1.35. I think it's going to 200 billion. I will stand on business with that one. It sounded like a moonshot. It still does. We have a lot of money in the space and a lot of runway. DeSci is making me rich. Let's go, Nick. That's what we want to see. And of course, let's fund some science along the way. All right. Of course, yes, in it for the science, right? Come for the money, stay for the science. That's what I said about DeFi too. Come for the money, stay for the tech. Let's come for the money, stay for the science. It's crazy though. I think it's going to 200 billion. That would be a 2% of the total crypto market cap if the total crypto market cap hits $10 trillion. And I think it's got a good chance at hitting $10 trillion. It's at 3. Let's go to the monthly. Let's zoom out. I think we're just now breaking out. That's how, like, we're very early to the cycle. We're just now breaking out to all-time highs for the total crypto market cap. You coming back in?
Do you know about the space with?
Yes, at 3.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
I know everything.
We're just breaking out. A 3x from here puts the total market cap at 10 trillion. And that's where I think we can see crypto getting to, up here. I think it'd be around this time next year that we get up there, right? So let's draw a little circle. September, right around here. I think we hit, maybe we just go just shy of it and my 200 billion doesn't quite get hit. But if we can inch up to here for total crypto market cap, and we can see DeSci make up 2% of the total crypto market cap, we have $200 billion in market cap. I think that we'll see the amount of tokens explode. There's 30 right now on CoinMarketCap. I think we'll see like 150 to 200. We have a lot of upside, a lot of upside. A lot of these tokens are probably, let's be real, a lot of these tokens are going to come from Pump Science, and a lot of them are going to come from the IPTs that you guys are watching. We need a bigger yacht. If it does that, if we see DeSci do a 200x from here, yeah, we'll need a bigger yacht for the yacht party, without a doubt. I know. 200 billion is crazy, and I will understand that. Like, it is a crazy call out to say, it for sure. To say that an entire industry is going to 1000x from where I was saying it would do that. It is a very crazy call out. The math checks, in my humbled opinion, the math checks. We'll see what it plays out to be like. But enjoy the ride. Don't forget to take some profits, though. Do not forget to take some profits. I'm not saying this is going to be a top at all, okay? I don't think it's going to be a top of the whole thing. However, I do want to point out something. Just like AI earlier this year in March was taking off like crazy until NVIDIA had their NVIDIA Summit. NVIDIA had their NVIDIA Summit in March of this year, and the AI narrative kind of cooled off after that. It was like a top, buy the rumor, sell the news. It was a local top for AI. SciCon might act as a local top for some of the crypto stuff for DeSci. It might. Local. I don't think it'll be the top, but on Wednesday, I'm just being realistic. I don't want to FUD my own bags at all, but let's be real. These things are up thousands of percent in the span of 2-3 weeks. Don't be afraid to take your initials out as we approach some of this stuff. Now, last year, SciCon represented the beginning of the pump. Okay? We go back to Research Coin. Last year, SciCon was right in this circle. It was the same time last year that we had the event, and then Research Coin went up 8,000% from the wick here. 9,000%. Research Coin went up 9,000% over the span of 6 months. Okay? So I hope we see that again. I think there's a very, very, very good chance we see that kind of activity again. We're up an egregious amount. Don't be scared if you start seeing some of the charts pull back. It is natural. It is a very natural thing. If, let's say, we get another couple days of really bullish sentiment, we see Research Coin go up like 150% in the next 2 or 3 days, that's a crazy rally. From 20 cents to $2.50 would be nuts. It would make sense to have a little bit of a pullback, right? Bar pattern. Let's go ahead and grab something that looks like this. That's not what I wanted to do. This could make a lot of sense, right? Don't be scared if that plays out and then we find support at the previous high, right? That makes sense. It would literally just being a buying opportunity. Nothing fundamentally changes, but if we see a pump and then support, that's literally just an opportunity for everyone who's sidelined to start getting into stuff like that. We go look at Noble, because Noble is my favoritist coin in the whole world, guys. Noble, we have been through a lot with Noble. Don't be afraid with a little bit of pullbacks like this. It's okay. It's healthy. It's actually very healthy. A very healthy chart. If you go straight up forever, you're going to come straight back down. You need to stair step it. So don't get fudded out of your own damn bags, guys. Let's pull up Lake. Let's do some TA. Let's do some TA. Start spamming some of the coins that you guys want pulled up on the chart. Let's talk about some of them. My lip is really hurting and we've been live for an hour, so we're going to wrap it up shortly, but let's do a TA segment for a little bit. You guys start listing some of them. I know the Telegram link expired. I discontinued it. Well to zero. Damn it, Dawn. Why are you being like that? Data Lake is going back to these all-time highs, without a doubt. My price target for Data Lake is $1.40. I think that's what it was. So from here to $1.40, and I'll be posting a video and a thread on them here, probably today or tomorrow. That's 7,800% gains to get us to $1 billion market cap for Data Lake. I think it's happening. I think it's very much happening. Who knows? I might be wrong. We have to wait and see. But I do feel very confident in saying we are going to shatter through these previous all-time highs. And this was yet again a generational entry for Data Lake. The first time I called Data Lake out was at $140,000 market cap. Little credit to me. First time I called Data Lake out, I shilled it to Josh. Josh shilled it to everyone. Great call. Great call. Great project. Great team. Take it with a grain of salt because I am the most bullish person you will ever meet for DeSci. So please take it with a grain of salt. Lake does have their own L3. You're damn right. That's your community. I don't know. Stay tuned. Please stay on the live streams and engage with stuff because there is a possibility I open the Telegram back up because I want it to be the number one, the biggest community for DeSci. That's what my goal is. And so closing it off might not be the greatest thing for it, but I also really, really miss the tight community aspect of things. The Discord is very tight community, so maybe that'll be what it is. Like the true OGs and the really tight community stuff is from the Discord, and then the Telegram just rides the momentum. We will see what the idea is, but I got to do some thinking. Data Lake's insane. Price prediction for Dynex and Rejuve. Let's go to RJV. Rejuve is up 12% on the day, up to $12.6 million market cap. I think that Rejuve has a really strong narrative behind it. It's artificial intelligence for DeSci. And I got some really cool stuff coming for Dynex as well that I can't talk about yet. But Rejuve back to all-time highs is 238% gains, which would put this up at like a $50 million market cap. So pretty small still. This is the one that the founder or the co-founder of SingularityNet also co-founded Rejuve, Dr. Ben, who Dominic Williams from ICP was beefing with like a month or two ago. This one I think is going to be mid 100 millions. So like I don't know a specific price target. I don't know that we'll hit $1 billion on this one, but I do think like 400, 500, 600 million is kind of reasonable for it, given how strong of a narrative everything is. So yeah, that would be, what would that be? This is moon math, not financial advice. I could actually get in so much trouble for doing this. A 31x from here. So 31x from here would be around 69 cents. So let's say Rejuve goes to 69 cents, baby. That would put it at 400 million. And that I think is pretty safe, pretty reasonable. Or make an OG chat. I know. 44 watching is crazy, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the community. We go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about decentralized science, keep you guys updated. It is the OG DeSci community, baby. Open it up for us. Stay tuned. We'll see. Or make an OG chat. I might make an OG chat and then give you guys links to the OG chat so that you guys can go ahead and like get who you think should be in the chat. That might be a good way to do it. The guy with beautiful hair made me rich. Let's go, Beagle. Let's go. Let's go. They partnered with 2 of the top 10 pharma companies in the world. Yeah, Data Lake is beyond insane. Data Lake is a crazy cook. What about Wellshare? And then we'll do Dynex. Wellshare is just getting started. Like Wellshare, there's no real technical analysis to happen. I think Wellshare's, I mean, the FDV is already up at $250 million. Market cap at 24 million. Wellshare is just getting started, guys. Like Wellshare going to, look, that's the problem, guys. That's the problem. Fucking, I don't know, man. There's so much potential for these things. Wellshare is working with Abbott, which we went over already, which is one of the top, is like the number 2 medical device tech company in the world. Like Wellshare going to $1 billion honestly seems like it's possible. They have Altcoin Daily talking about Wellshare Health. The normies are going to love that Altcoin Daily is talking about him. This is not a log chart. What are we doing? So like doubling and then adding a 0. No, quadrupling and adding a 0, a 40x on this thing to get to $1 billion. It does seem possible. And Rajuv could go to $1 billion too. Rajuv could go to $1 billion. What's good, Yeti? All right, now that Yeti's here, let's talk about Dynex. Now that Yeti's here. So we talked about Dynex briefly a little bit earlier. They have a lot of cool things coming for them, and they are a project that you will... Well, that's the thing. I can't... I have too much hype and excitement about what's going on right now that my brain just wants to be like, fucking buy the thing and wait, because this is a cook. This is something that's competing with NVIDIA, but I can't just give financial advice like that. Dynex has more things going for it than I've seen in any project out there, period. Dynex has more positive catalysts for it than anything I've seen in my entire 7 or 8 years of investing. I have not seen something so undervalued compared to Dynex. And I know that's a big claim, and I understand the implications of saying that publicly. I'm almost speechless that this thing keeps trending down, but it does feel like a capitulation event in the chart. The community was in pure chaos and pure pain, just like Noble was 3 weeks ago. The community is in shambles. That is signs of capitulation. They have $10 million worth of buybacks coming for them through the end of 2026. They just announced they'll be launching next year the world's first at scale room temperature quantum computing chips. They are the most powerful decentralized quantum computing network out there. It's quantum computing for the cloud, think render, but on quantum computing. Their job growth has been unreal. I believe Dynex is going to see $10 this cycle, which is a $10 billion market cap, the biggest price prediction I've given for any of the DeSci coins. I know that, and it is a big thing to put my neck out on, but I am wildly passionate about what is happening over with Dynex, and not financial advice. Nothing that you heard on this stream is financial advice. I am a random 27-year-old sitting in a house with 3 monitors, just looking at charts and looking at updates and just putting my money in crypto. Crypto is the most speculative thing in the world. And truth be told, and I hate to say this, but I just said it when I was chatting with Aaron right before I went live. We see it every cycle, and I really hope that you guys are not the same. But truth be told, 80 to 90% of people round trip their crypto bags. 80 to 90% of people jump from thing to thing, hot thing to hot thing, like shiny object syndrome. Oh, this one's going down, but this one's going up. Let me buy this one. Oh no, this one started going down and the one I was just in started going up. Let me go shift back and buy the other one. Oh my God, I keep fumbling the bag. How is the $15,000 I just had only worth 10 grand now? Why am I... Everyone's making money except for me. That's because you're not understanding what you're putting your money into, and you're just getting FOMO over and over and over again. Research what you're buying and develop your own thesis behind why it's going to be successful. This is the most important thing I can possibly say to you guys. This is the most important thing I could possibly say to you guys. Oh, correction. Yes, correction, Damani. Thank you. A $10 billion market cap on Dynex is $100 per coin. I think it's going to $10 billion market cap, $100 per coin. This is the most important thing that I can possibly say to you. If you do not know what you're holding on to, you will fumble it. You need to understand what you're putting your money into. It's your money and only you can make that decision. You need to be well educated or else you will consistently be a normie retail loser. You will lose your money because you don't have conviction in what you're holding. Research what you're holding, create your own thesis, and build some conviction in what you're holding. Work for your bags. No one else is going to deliver you from poverty. No one else is going to just come hand you money except for yourself. Okay? It is critically important that you hear what I'm saying. I cannot help you make money. I can't. You are the only one who can help you make money. You can't rely on someone else or you will get burned. Because what happens if I buy, I hear some news, I sell, I forget to tell you, or I sell and you don't hear about it for a week and it crashes 90%. You need to work for your own bags. Your time is your most valuable asset. Hopefully this was worth investing it into. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here with me. You can tell that I lost 12 people when I did that. When I started talking about that, I lost 12 people. Those 12 people are going to fumble. The 36 of you who are in here with me still, let's fucking go, baby. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. Peace out.